Gut instincts you should never ignore. 1. Excitement about an opportunity. Excitement is your intuition's way of saying that something about that opportunity is resonating with your soul. Don't allow your logical mind to talk you out of something you deeply feel is aligned for you. 2. A feeling of danger. When you get a feeling something is off and you feel an immense sense of nervousness, take it seriously. It's better to be safe than sorry. Assess the situation carefully. 3. Being drawn to someone. We are always drawn to people for a reason. It means their presence serves a divine purpose to you. Even if it's only a brief encounter or temporary relationship, there is a reason the universe wants you to collide. 4. A sense that you are not well. Your body always knows when something isn't quite right, and you will always receive signs when something is off. Trust your body. It is intelligent. 5. A desire to change direction. If you have an overwhelming urge to make a change, whether it's in your career, relationships, or life path, your intuition may be guiding you towards something more aligned with your purpose. Listen to that inner pull.
Ever wondered what the dumper goes through when you go no contact? Psychological phases the dumper experiences when you go no contact. Watch till the end, it gets real. Phase 1, relief. At first they feel free, like a weight's been lifted. I needed this. Finally some space. Phase 2, curiosity, but then silence. And they start to wonder why you're not chasing. Why haven't they reached out? Phase 3, ego bruise. Their ego takes a hit. They thought you'd be begging, but you're not. Did they even care about me? Phase 4, doubt and reflection. Now the mind games begin. They start questioning their decision. Was breaking up really the right move? Phase 5, nostalgia. Memories come back. The good times hit different now. I miss what we had. Phase 6, reconnection attempt. You see a hey text, a random like, they're fishing, just checking in. Phase 7, acceptance or regret. Now comes the truth. They either accept it or deeply regret letting you go. What if I lost the best thing I ever had? So if you're going no contact right now, stay strong. Your silence speaks volumes. 6 ways to cope with depression. 1. Moving your body, even a little. You don't need a gym. A 5-minute stretch, a slow walk, or even dancing alone in your room can shift your mood. 2. Saying no without guilt. Protect your peace. Cancel the call. Skip the meetup. You're not lazy. You're preserving energy to survive the day. 3. Eating something nourishing. Depression steals appetite, but food is fuel. Start with something soft, simple, or familiar. Your body needs it. 4. Talking to one safe person. You don't need a crowd, just someone who listens without fixing. A friend, a voice note, a support group. You're not alone. 5. Creating a tiny routine. Wake, shower, sit in the sun, brush your teeth, repeat. A tiny routine gives your brain something to anchor to. 6. Letting the tears fall crying doesn't make you weak. It means your body's releasing what your words can't. Let it out. In psychology, people who find themselves unable to enjoy the very things they once loved are actually experiencing symptom known as anhedonia, a state where brain struggles to feel pleasure, not because the joy is gone, but because something inside gone numb. It shows up as skipping songs halfway through because nothing sounds right, opening 5 apps and closing all of them because none of them hold attention, staying in bed all day and still waking up exhausted, doom scrolling with dead eyes, craving connection, and resenting it at the same time. And when people find something, anything that creates a feeling, an emotion, or even the slightest sensation during a period of anhedonia, they often repeat that behavior over and over again, consciously or unconsciously, because it's the only thing that makes them feel something again. Not because it brings joy, but because it breaks the numbness. That's why people in this state start chasing intensity, replaying emotional situations, staying up all night, starting arguments, making impulsive decisions, not out of recklessness, but because even discomfort feels more tolerable than emotional silence. Psychology shows that people with high emotional intelligence often feel more lonely, not because they lack connection, but because they carry too much awareness. It's what's called the curse of knowledge. They don't just feel things, they see them. They sense changes in tone, a delayed reply, or a glance that feels colder than usual. Long after a conversation ends, they replay it, not because they're insecure, but because they noticed what wasn't said. They predict outcomes before they happen. And when something goes wrong, they already know why and still feel responsible. That's not overthinking. That's hypervigilance, a trauma response. Often rooted in childhood, it forms in environments where emotions were unpredictable. Noticing tiny shifts wasn't optional. It was survival. As adults, they're always scanning, always decoding, never fully relaxing. The loneliness doesn't come from being alone. It comes from never feeling safe enough to just be. And when your brain is wired to stay ahead of pain, even joy starts to feel dangerous. If this sounds like you, you're not too much. You're just deeply tuned in, and you deserve to feel safe too.